So World of Warcraft's new expansion, Midnight, releases for early access players on the 27th of February, which is later this week. And you can join the early access if you have purchased the Epic Edition of the expansion. I have purchased the Epic Edition, but that's not all I purchased. Way earlier, before I even bothered purchasing the Epic Edition, I actually purchased a different version. And I just wanted to explain some of the benefits of the version that I had purchased today. The biggest benefit being, of course, the collector's box. So there is a collector's edition that you could purchase for World of Warcraft Midnight. It comes with an epic key of the game. Of course, with housing being early, I went ahead and I purchased another epic key to give me access to that stuff prior. You know, the way Blizzard works, you gotta purchase the game key twice if you wanted the same thing. But I'm not sweating it. It's just more WoW tokens in my pocket, more gold in my pocket. But today is super exciting because today we are going to be unboxing the rest of the goodies that come with the collector's edition box. So this is the only thing I've seen so far when I took it out of the packaging because I didn't want my shit revealed. So this is what we're working with. It actually looks really... I tell you what, the lighting setup that I needed to try to conquer for this to actually look good, it's a little too dark. So I have like 2 phones set up for flashlights, and it makes the shadows really weird on my face. Brightness a bit, it's not going to be as bad. I'm going to be a little whitewashed, but that's okay. So yeah, we have the World of Warcraft Epic Edition here, ready to be looked at. I am so freaking stoked. Let's make sure we get a good angle on this. It's all the glory. You guys are gonna see my PJ pants probably. Yeah, there they are. So yeah, this is what we're working with. We're just gonna go ahead and open this up and just fucking get into it, dude. Let's see what we got here. Of course, I did advertise all the products that were coming with the collector's edition. But you know, it's always nicer to lay eyes on it, and you never truly know what comes with it. So I can tell you right now, dude, this thing is fucking heavy. And of course, it isn't nearly as big of a box as the War Within one was, because you know War Within released on the 20th edition, so they had to make a big special giant box for it. Even though you know the box was this big, but the collector's edition was the exact same size. I have the box somewhere. I don't know where, but so yeah. This is what we're dealing with. If you look on the back here, we actually see a preview of everything that the game comes with. You know, it has all of our Epic Edition stuff, the housing decor that we get, which I have already gotten, and then it comes with the box, the preview art, the collector's pin, my game key that I'll be redeeming, and of course, the glorious replica of the Dark Heart. That's what we can expect. This Dark Heart better be fucking huge if it weighs this much, man. I know that the art book is also quite large. If it's similar to the War Within art book was, we should be expecting some good things here. So we're gonna open it from the bottom because that's the one that I took off. Onto the actual box. What? Oh my god, dude. This thing looks awesome. Holy crap. It kind of looks like the loading screen. I don't think it's exactly the same, but holy shit. This thing looks fantastic. And this, of course, is kind of like a book in itself, so if we open this up, we should see. Looks like we're starting off with the art book here, and then we got a little ribbon here that lets us pull to look at everything else. Let me just scoot my microphone out the way just a little bit here, so you can really see it. So, dude, it just snapped the book. Let's take a look at some of this art here. I don't want to reveal anything underneath quite yet. So we're just going to kind of camp this a little bit so that we can take a look. So this is some of the concept art that they had for the expansion. You got it separated into a bunch of different chapters here, looking like Darkest Hour, Kel'Thalas, Zul'Aman, Harandar, and the Void Storm. So I'm imagining we got a lot of lore here. This one seems to be talking about Xal'atath and the conflict to come. It looks like it's from the point of view of Liadrin. That's Liadrin from the cinematic that they released. And then it looks here like we got a little bit. This is the Void Storm. That's going to be where the first season raid is. And then this is looking like the map. We got the Eversong Forest and Silver Moon, and then Zul'Aman into Ulatek, which will be another raid. I believe there's a dungeon there as well. And then we got Harandar, which of course is going to be completely separated because it is underground among the roots of the original world tree that Eonar planted. Again, from Liadrin's point of view. Oh, dude, that art of Eretor. Holy dude, with oh my god, his tattoos look sick, dude. I honestly really like his design. I didn't know much about Eretor, truthfully, prior to his appearance in the quest to go around talking to all the different Windrunners. Mainly because, you know, I am not too old when it comes to playing World of Warcraft. I played as a kid on my father's account during Wrath, but I really started playing at the end of Shadowlands. He's kind of been in the shadows until just recently. We also have Lady Liadrin's design, along with, it looks like her sword, her armor, and just her... Dude, she looks sick. Like anvils were in there. We got the updated Amani Troll models, which honestly in these pictures kind of look like they could be in game, but as like almost orc models. They kind of look very similar to the orc models. Granted, they might have used the orc models as like a reference to sketch these. We got the female Amani trolls as well. I love the bones that go through the arms. That shit looks so sick. Along with some of the wildlife. I'm a big fan that we're seeing more lynxes. We skipped over a chapter entirely. But it looks like this is Ulatek. We got some Ulatek animals. Dude, this thing looks so sick. Kind of looks like some old style Zandalar, which is great because, you know, all the different troll tribes are all trolls at the end of the day. Then we got Harandar. Deep below our feet, yet also shifted slightly from our world, lies the wild and deeply primal lands of Harandar. Dude, this is my goodness. And then, of course, the Haranir. Got some early concept arts of them. We know that these guys have been teased about for a while because of, you know, they were data leaked back in at the beginning of Season 2, Undermine. People thought that they were going to be an allied race that was released with Undermine. And then it turned out that wasn't the case. Looks like we got some armor appearances as well. Perhaps it's heritage. Some weapon designs. I know that these are druid designs. I've never seen that one before. I think that's the feral form as well. Super, super cool. And then, of course, we have the Void Storm, which is the raid zone. Super chaotic, super, like, just twisted and gnarled by the Void and by Xal'atath's overall influence. This is, I like this picture a lot, with the hero standing here looking at the wastelands. I'm hoping it doesn't look a bit like as much of Koresh. I was not a big fan of Koresh. I as you guys know, I got pretty sick of the last raid pretty easily because it was just so much freaking purple, man. And I mean, we're obviously going to get a little bit more of the same. Like, this guy's very Dimensius coded. I'm hoping by the time we hit the last Titan, though, like, the Void stuff is going to start wrapping up. Perhaps we defeat Xal'atath in this one, and the bigger overarching antagonist, which a lot of people are expecting to be the Titans, obviously. Hence the title Last Titan will be a main thing here. Perhaps we'll even see a Ridicron again. It looks like these are some early concepts of the raid zone. This is a really cool one. This is a video. This is a picture. It looks like this is the Sunwell building we saw earlier with some massive void thing. So that makes me think maybe we lose the void. Maybe we lose the Sunwell. Lots of ooh, yeah. This is definitely a Eversong, and it looks like it gets transformed. So maybe this is like a potential feature or vision that we'll see. And then we have some more stuff from Lady Leadrin. So this is pretty awesome. And then of course we got the credits. Shout out to the folk who made this book. It was really well made. Super exciting. Overall, I'm excited to add it to my collection. Then we got some of the other goodies here. For game key. Yep, it's not scratched. Good. That's what we want to see. And then we got this really sick pin here. It looks like a pin of Leadrin. Looks like. Oh, and Erator's in the front as well. Really freaking cool. Love that. And then we got some kind of cable here, which I'm imagining is for this piece right here, which is the piece of resistance. Look at this. Oh my gosh. It's actually not as heavy as I thought it was going to be. I originally thought it was going to be like a big, like actual scale model of the Dark Heart, but I'm not upset with this at all. The only thing I have question-wise is don't see a USB port. Oh, this clicks. Whoa, there it is. That is awesome. So yeah, we can have this goes like that, and then sits on the pedestal. Just like that. I think maybe it's like this. Maybe this isn't a pedestal at all. I don't know. I'd imagine this is a pedestal. That is freaking sick. And it does shift light. It looks like the light does shift a little bit. Really freaking cool. Really freaking cool. I'm super stoked about this. I believe that's everything as well. If we open this up, I'm sure there's nothing underneath. Yep. Nothing else. Super awesome art book. Super awesome replica of the Dark Heart. I'm so stoked, dude. This will probably be sitting on my desk right behind me. Next to my Griffin Rider as well. Super, super cool. And of course, also, we got the game key. So that pretty much wraps up the collector's box. That was the World of Warcraft Collector's Edition unboxing. I hope you guys are as stoked for this expansion as I am. I'm going to be streaming on the 28th of February for early access as I level my character to 90. I'm going to be playing a hunter for this expansion. It'll be fun. Winnie's going to be there and tagging along. So hopefully you guys tune in for that stream. It's probably going to be an all-day event. I'm going to be starting in the morning and going until we hit 90. Hopefully before I have a dinner that evening. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys plan on doing in Midnight. Let me know what class you plan on doing, if you plan on mythic raiding, or if you plan on sticking to dungeons, delves, or even if you're just going to hang out, do some world quests, maybe grind out your housing and get your shit looking nice. So I know I'm going to be doing absolutely everything. And then after our leveling stream, I'll have details regarding the very first raid for Fellowship of the Funk. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. If you like this content, let me know. I'm going to be doing a lot more World of Warcraft on this channel. This game is so awesome, and I want to do more of it. And, I figured if it's taking up that much of my time, I might as well make a video out of it. So subscribe for more World of Warcraft content. And I will see you guys in the next video. So, thank you so much.